guys, welcome back. So I've got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I've definitely got some goodies to share with you. I've been playing around with a couple of the things that I got at the makeup show, and then shopping after the makeup show. So I want to swatch those for you today. So you can go back and watch that haul if you want to see what I got at the show and then some shopping after the show. But I didn't do a ton of swatching in that video because it would have been ridiculously long. It's already a long video, but it would have been even longer. So as I try those things out, I'll definitely be featuring them in Friday favorites for you and kind of showing you swatches and letting you know kind of what I think about them all. So I hope that you guys had a great week. My week was awesome, particularly last weekend just because of the makeup show, and meeting you guys was amazing, and meeting some of my YouTube friends and just having girl time was amazing. So yeah, it was just a really good week. So I'm definitely on like a makeup high, and I definitely want to share with you some of my favorites for the week. So let's jump in. Okay, on my nails this week, I was wearing this. I picked them all off at work today, so they're not there anymore, but you can go back and watch my makeup show haul if you want to see what they look like, what this looks like on my nails. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Last nail color in So Berry on Trend. It's a matte color. It's really pretty. I do like the formula on these, but I hate the brush. And I know some people love the brush. It's a thicker one. So, you know, if you like kind of the wider brushes when you do your nails, then you will probably really like these, but I like the formula of them, but I hate the brush. It's just too hard for me to do because I have pretty, you know, relatively small nail beds and a crooked finger, if you've never noticed that. You probably have as I hold up my hands. I mean, that's pretty dang obvious. I don't think this one's crooked. No, not really. This one is though, for sure. So anyway, I got small nail beds and a crooked finger. But this is what I was wearing, and I do really like it, and it's like $1.99 or something. It's a limited edition color, so you'll have to watch for the kind of like, I don't think it's part of the Halloween collection. It's a separate display, but they're all matte colors on that display. So it is a really pretty color for fall, this kind of matte berry shade. Okay, and then just like I said I would, I did break out my Vice 3 palette again, so I've been playing with this one again. I really like this palette. I have a review video that I posted on Monday. I'll link it down below so you can see like swatches of everything and just kind of hear my overall thoughts and opinions on it. But I really do like it. It's a great palette. It's a nice combo of colorful shades and neutral shades. So this week I kind of went for some more colorful looks. Well, one day I did a colorful look, and then another day I kind of had some neutral stuff going on. So I wore Freeze and Heroin, and then I wore Broke Down, and I think, well, I wore Lucky, but I showed that in my, I did a whole tutorial with that one, so I won't show you that one. But I think I wore Angel. Angel's been one that I keep grabbing for. It's just kind of a really nice, like, neutrally taupey color. So I guess this week I was all about kind of the, like, I don't know, cool toned, colorful shades, maybe? Yeah, I don't know, I was just feeling like wearing a blue eye look, so I went for it, you know? And you guys know I'm a huge fan of Urban Decay shadows. I think they're amazing quality. I'm usually never disappointed with their stuff, so I love this palette just as much. And I mean, look at those swatches, so pretty. Does have some fallout, that's the feedback I have, you know, that it's Urban Decay, so a lot of times there is fallout with their shadows, but I just feel like they're so pretty. And I definitely enjoyed playing with it this week. I didn't play with it as much as I thought I would because I've been kind of like playing around with some other things, like for the makeup show, and then after the makeup show I've been playing with some of my new stuff. So I did do a few looks with it, and I wanted to tell you that because I mentioned it in last Friday favorites that I would probably use it this week, so I did. And then to some of the makeup show events, I wanted like sparkly, bright, fun lids. Not colorful, but just, I don't know, really like glittery and pretty. So I have a couple of favorites. So the first one, this is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in I Heart This. It's just a really, really gorgeous, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a silvery taupe kind of a shade, but it's light. It's like in between a champagne, a toast, a toast. A toast. A taupe. A taupe. I don't know, it's just right in between. It's just a great neutral shade, and it is so sparkly and beautiful. I love these. I placed another ColourPop order not even thinking that I was about to go to the stinking makeup show, so I shouldn't have done that, but I was just like looking at all their fall colors, and they have some really gorgeous, like bronzy, beautiful shades for the fall, so I placed another order, and they came in, and they're amazing. I've just started playing around with them, so I'll mention them more to you as I play with them. Okay, and then next I wore, this is the MAC Pressed Pigment in Flicker. I've mentioned this before. People either love these or hate these because they are glittery. They don't like have a ton of like pigmentation to them. They're more, looking at that, it looks like a lot of pigmentation. But they're more just like a glitter, but I just find that they wear well on my lids. So it's right here on the top, that's Flicker. I find that they wear well on my lids and they don't irritate my eyes because I love the NYX roll-ons for the way that they look, but those irritate my eyes so badly. I don't know if it's because I wear contacts or just because I have sensitive eyes or what, but those just don't work for me. But if I want glitter on my lids, these totally work. I love the pressed pigments. But now with the ColourPop shadows in my life, I love those too. So I kind of feel like I have multiple options. If I want that sort of glittery, bright, metallic looking lids, I can go with really either option. But they're both awesome, and I do wear them both wet, or I wear them dry. But if I really want a punch, then I'll wear them both wet. But these are both beautiful. And then at the makeup show, I picked up some Makeup Forever shadows, and I wanted to give you a little bit of feedback on these. I picked up 5 of them, and I didn't swatch them in my haul, so I'm going to swatch them for you now and tell you the color names. I've worn these around the outside, and I wore these 3 yesterday with just a little bit of this in my outer corner, and my eye look did not last. I don't know what it was about it. I don't know if it was, I did the same prep that I always do. I did my, well, lately I've been using the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and then I used my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. So I don't know, but the mattes didn't last on me. They really did not. Today I'm wearing the kind of greenish shade more on my lid, and it's lasting much better. I did touch up before this video, but I just noticed when I got home from work that I do still have color, and it seems like it's lasting better. So maybe it's just the mattes. I really don't know. So this first one is I-628, and it's just like a really pretty kind of army green shade. So let me get them all on my fingers, and then I'll swatch it on my hand. This one is a matte color. This is Matte 530. Just a matte brow bone color. They're really pretty. It looks, they're very pigmented, and I know that people love these. So I'm not sure. I don't know what happened, but they really didn't last very well on me. This is M664. It's a blending shade. Again, very pigmented on my fingers. I don't know if you noticed too, in the pan, they don't fit in that little palette. So I don't know if I'm putting them in there wrong. I'm having some Makeup Forever shadow problems here, and I don't know why. So I need your feedback on this. And then this is M630. A really pretty dark brown. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. And then this last one that I haven't used yet, this is D826. So I'll put this one on my thumb. And then I will swatch them all for you. So there's that one. Yeah, so let's see them swatched. Okay, so here they are swatched. Swatched, they look absolutely amazing. Super pigmented, really nice and buttery. I just don't know what happens when they get on my lids. And I have not heard anybody say anything negative about these eyeshadows. So I don't know if it's just user error that I'm not prepping my eyelids correctly, or maybe they just don't mix very well with my eyelids. And if they look dry, that's not the shadow. That's my dry hand. So take it with a grain of salt. If it looks kind of dry, it's because of my hands. But they look really, really pigmented and really nice. It's just, I've just found that they haven't really been, at least yesterday with the all matte look, they did not last well. But today they're doing much better. So I may really fall in love with them over time. I think because they've had such a buzz, I was thinking that I was just going to be blown away completely and think that they were absolute perfection. And I really don't feel that way. But like I said, swatched, they look really darn good. So I don't know, something about them isn't really clicking with me yet, so I'm going to keep trying them, and I'll probably maybe like do a look or something with them at some point. So I'm still falling in love with them, and I'll give you more feedback in the future, because right now we're not clicking yet. For blush this week, I broke out an old favorite that I really, really love, and if this gets any YouTube press, it's very little, but I haven't heard it. This is Jordana's Sunlit Bronze, and it's a really beautiful, wearable peachy shade. And I remember when I ordered this blush, because I have to order my Jordana blushes because we don't have Kmart's by us, and our Walgreens don't have the blushes for some reason. So I always have to order mine online. And I remember when I ordered this one, I was like, ooh, bronze. I don't think that's gonna work, but sure, for $2.50, I'll give it a try. This is gorgeous. I mean, it is such a beautiful, wearable peach. I mean, it goes with everything. It looks gorgeous on the skin. Oh, I just really love it. Now, I feel like this would mainly show up on medium to light skin tones. If you have darker skin, you'd really have to build this one up. But the Jordana blushes are very pigmented, so it may still work for you. And my thought is, for $2.50, you might as well give it a try, you know? These are such good blushes, and I kind of forget about them, but every time I break them out, I just love them. I mean, the formula on them, they're very silky and smooth, and they wear really well. So I have no negatives to say about the Jordana blushes, other than it would be maybe cool if they like popped open rather than screwing on and off, but honestly, it's totally fine. For $2.50, they're awesome. And then there was this blush. Oh my gosh, just look at it. It is amazing. I'm wearing it right now, and I absolutely love it. And I would have never tried this blush, ever. So I owe this to Dana from Dana Ann, and also Laura from Mrs. Lololyn, because Dana was the one that first pointed it out to me and told me I should try it. And at first I was like, I don't think that's gonna work for me. And she said, no, you really have to try it on your cheeks, because that's where the magic happens. So I trusted her and I got it. And then I owe it to Laura too, because I was having a little bit of buyer's remorse after the MAC store, and she kind of talked me off the ledge and helped me decide to keep everything. So I'm loving this and one other thing that I bought. So I owe that to her too. This is just gorgeous. It is, I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, when I put it on my finger, it looks like an eyeshadow. I mean, it looks just straight bronze. And I think Dana mentioned too that she wears it as an eyeshadow too, so I definitely want to try that. Oh my gosh. It's the strangest thing, because it's bronze, but it looks like it has some like warmth and pinky tones to it, like a little bit of, I don't know, bronzy coral or something, because when you get it on your cheeks, more of that comes out. So you really have to be light-handed with it, so definitely go light-handed with it when you start to use it. But it is just magic on your face. It makes you look youthful and alive and like you have color to your face, but it's just, I mean, gorgeous for fall. And like I feel like it's one of those blushes that you would never try. I would have never tried this, but I feel like I was totally missing out because this is beautiful. So MAC Sweetest Cocoa, check it out because it's beautiful. Okay, so my lips have been kind of chapped the last couple of weeks, so I've been breaking out a lot of glosses recently, and one of my favorites is from, I don't even know what you would call this anymore, because I have the old packaging, but basically they're just the Gerard Cosmetics lip glosses. I always have a coupon code for them down below. I have the ones that say Whitening Lightning, Color Your Smile Lighted lip glosses, but I think they're just Gerard Cosmetics lip glosses at this point. The color that I wore this week that I really love is Nude. And this nude, it's really not nude. I don't know. I think of nude as like, not necessarily concealer, but that kind of a family, you know what I mean? Whereas this is more peachy corally, which I do really like. I mean, it's just one of those colors that you can put it on and it still goes with everything, but it's still very flattering. So I love this color. And it just goes with so many different looks, so you get a lot of use out of it. But really, it's more of a corally nude. I think the name is a little bit off on it. but I just love them. Oh my gosh. Now I will say, I've heard people say that these are not sticky. I think that they are a little bit sticky. I just always like to mention the formula on glosses because people have different opinions. Some people love sticky lip glosses, some people absolutely hate them. Some people are kind of right in the middle. I'm right in the middle. And really I'm right in the middle because I want a gloss that's going to stay, that's going to have a little bit of stickiness but not be uncomfortably sticky. And I think that that's absolutely the way that these are because they're comfortable but they still have some stick, so they do stay around for quite a long time, which I really, really like. So yeah, nude is the name of it, but really I would consider it more of a corally nude, if anything, but it's beautiful and it goes with so many different eye looks. And then I love the lip combo I'm wearing right now. I don't know how many times I can say Kylie Jenner 90s sort of lip look. I don't mean to be repetitive, but I'm really into this sort of trend right now. I think because it's still neutral and I can still wear it like to work and all different situations, so I feel like I'm still being appropriate with my makeup, but I still feel like I'm being trendy too. And I still feel excited to try to find different 90s sort of lip look combos. So I hope that makes sense, where I'm still like excited to play around with my makeup, but I'm still appropriate. So this is MAC's Whirl Lip Pencil, and this is definitely one that she made famous because I think she mentioned it on like Instagram or something and made it just totally blow up. So that's Whirl. And then the lipstick is MAC's Velvet Teddy. And Ashley mentioned this one to me and she's the reason that I got it because she said, because I've looked at it several times and swatched it, but she was wearing it one day and it looked amazing on her. And she said it's one of those lipsticks that you have to really wear it and then you fall in love with it. And she's so right. Like once I actually put it on, oh yeah. It's just, yeah, it's the pinky brown sort of 90s lip. I mean, I don't know how else to say it, but I'm just still into those combos. I think they're a lot of fun. And I don't know. I feel like Velvet Teddy is talked about, but for some reason it didn't interest me until I saw it on Ashley and then I thought, that's really pretty. Maybe I need to actually pay more attention to that one. And it really is pretty. Once you get it on your lips, I wouldn't say it's fun because it's very neutral and it's kind of brown, but it's that kind of like trendy that you're participating in the trend and yet you're still appropriate for all your different life situations. So love this one. And then I really didn't have any Fooeys this week. I'm still just really trying to decide on the Makeup Forever shadows. They're not a Fooey. They're just I'm a little surprised that I wasn't blown out of the water by them. And I'm still kind of getting to know them and still experimenting with them. So these are just in the jury's still out on this situation kind of a deal. So I'll definitely let you know about those as I play with them more. I'll give you more feedback. So no real Fooeys this week. So those are all my favorites. I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. And as always, I want to know what you've been loving this week. What kind of goodies have you been picking up or playing with? Let me know in the comments section down below. Ask me any questions that you have. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!